What's up, guys? Over here from the OneWayGospel ministry, and I have another word for you to think about. So it's 2020, it's a new year. Many people are making New Year's resolutions. A lot of people want to start new things. People want to do things differently. And if you haven't planned your New Year resolutions, let me give you an idea. Something that I believe will benefit you tremendously. Make room for the kingdom of God. Make room in your life for the kingdom of God. I don't know how many times this has to be said, but it has to be said. Jesus says, seek first the kingdom of God. And I think that many times we get so wrapped up in our own lives and our desires and stuff that we forget about the kingdom that we represent. The kingdom that we're part of. We're part of God's kingdom. He is our king. He is our master. We are his servants. We are his soldiers. We must be kingdom minded, which means constantly be working for the kingdom. If you read Romans chapter 1, you see that Paul says, I'm a bond servant of Jesus Christ. He was a servant working with the Lord, for the Lord, with no wages. He got nothing out of it. His mind was set on working for Jesus Christ. In chapter 1 of Romans goes on to just talk about how much of an impact he had on people's lives and the things that he did in order to share the gospel, for he was not ashamed of the gospel of Jesus Christ. He said that he was obligated to go to these people and to preach the good news. His mindset was growing the kingdom. And I know in today's society, we have so much going on. And so all I'm asking is for us to make room for the kingdom. Because once you start to make room, eventually you'll start to clear out other things to make more room. If you think about a room in your house where you want to introduce something new, like a new space in your room, you make some room to start with that space. And the more you get into that thing that's in that new space, you begin to clear other things around it so that you can add more stuff. And so it's my desire that we can just make some room for the kingdom in our hearts, in our minds, in our actions, in our daily walk. And with time, we'll begin to see the necessity of clearing out other things to make more room for the kingdom, until we become so kingdom-minded that that's all we think about. So that's my desire for 2020, for me, for you. Let's not take advantage of the grace of God and not share the grace of God with others. So, hope you guys have a great weekend. It's Saturday, and it's a little cloudy, but I think we can still get some stuff done outside. You guys think about what I just said today. Let it sink down into your hearts. And you guys have a great day. God bless you. Love you, and I'll talk to you soon.